Hey, what's up, guys? Before we get into the RSI Day IAE for Star Citizen, hello, it's me, a Facecam in a Star Citizen video. What? Madness. Anyway, I wanted to break down this amazing new concept ship, the Arrastra. Obviously, it's probably going to be on the holodeck today in the concept section, but I want to just go over it because we got pricing, we got specs, we got Q&As, and now we know the real size of it. So we're going to be breaking all that down. And then we're going to go for a tour. So if that sounds good, kick back, relax, grab a snack, grab a drink. And I'm not going to read you this, all the text and information. I'm not going to sit here and try and sell you the ship, because this ship kind of sells itself, honestly. It's a massive mining ship that can refine materials, has a garage, has a lot of firepower. It's an absolute gem of a ship. It's a real looker. It looks good. And interestingly, I found this spec sheet and it breaks it down for us. So first of all, I got to say, the side view here, whoa, it's a looker. Really nice. So you can see the little, I'll zoom in a little bit. Can I zoom in? There we go. The little rock miner that you load into the back. I'm wondering if you can fit like small fighter planes in the back, or spacecraft, I should say. That would be awesome. Doesn't have a hangar, but it does have a space for small ships. So that's definitely potential, like dragonflies, maybe. Huh? That'd be kind of cool. It's an absolute looker. But the interesting thing here is it says 116 meters long. Now, how does that compare with other ships? Well, if I go to Fleet Viewer from Starjump, I've got to say this website's great. You guys have probably heard of it. You've used it. It's great for information, and it's great for looking at 3D models. I believe they're actually getting a model soon, which is cool. But it's about, so this is the mole down here. That's 45 meters, and this is the Carrack, which is 126 meters long. It is just underneath that. So it's like a Carrack minus like a little bit. So it's definitely going to dwarf the mole. It's going to make the mole look small for a mining ship. That's crazy. As I said, it's not anywhere as big as the 890 jump, lengthwise anyway. I think it's going to be very wide. So as you can see, the Anvil Carrack is quite narrow, has obviously the wings on the side. I think it's all going to be that width. So it's going to be a wide ship, not necessarily a long ship. And I'm totally fine with that. I think it's pretty cool. In terms of components, if you're interested in that, let's zoom in here. Move along. Lovely. That good? Yeah, so mining ship, 5 crew, station. You've got 1 pilot, you've got 1 co-pilot, 2 mining / gunner station, and 1 engineering. Interesting, it says 2 mining gunner station. There's 3 mining turrets, so whether the pilot or the co-pilot does some mining themselves, I don't know, or it's like a manned turret because it does move. Not entirely sure about that, but that's pretty cool. Length. It says 124 meters. I just read that. Flight, 124, landed 116. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's either exactly the same size as a Carrack. I wonder what extends. Don't know. Anyway, 21 meters tall, and then has 2 sets of storage. So SCU. 64 internal, and then 512 external. And I'm hoping it's got an onboard refinery as well. So normally, at the moment, in the mole, for example, you go and mine stuff, and then you have to refine it, and then from the refinery, you go and transport it and sell it. And there's your little gameplay loop. On this ship, you mine it, refine it, and then sell it direct, which is really cool. Or you can just move it onto like a Caterpillar or something and move it that way. But or get pirated. That option's there as well. So it has 64 internal and 512 external. And what I'm assuming the 64 internal is the refinery section. Or the refinery has its own unlisted separate amount of storage. Because I can't imagine it's 64 internal for all the refined material. I might lose you here. And then the 512 is for the unrefined. Because that wouldn't make sense. Because, like, why would you want to mine 512 and then can only put through 64? That would be a bit annoying. Unless that's kind of the gameplay thing, you like have to like transport it away. Okay, I guess that does make sense. But that's a lot of cargo space. It's kind of shy of a C2 a little bit, I think. So plenty of room for stuff. In terms of components here, we've got one size 3 radar, 2 size 3 power plants. That's quite cool. 1 size 3 quantum, 2 size 3 shields. Not the biggest shields, but hey. And then turrets. Oh my word, it's like a military ship. We've got 3 size 3 remote turrets. So that's 4 size 3s on 3 different points. So it's probably side and then top back, I'm assuming. And then missiles, we've got 4 size 4. And then 2 size 5, which is quite big actually. And then co-pilot has 8 size 1s, 4 size 3s. Oh my word, that's a lot to remember. It says 3 remote mining laser, 1 remote tractor beam. I'm assuming that will be downstairs in the cargo area. But it says 3 remote mining lasers, but 2 mining stations. So either the pilot or the co-pilot must have to do the remote mining laser. I'm assuming it's the co-pilot who does the main one, the middle one. And then you've got the 2 on the side. I'm assuming. I don't know. Yeah, that's your specs. In terms of like pictures, all these pictures, it looks great. It's really annoying, like especially this PDF. It looks so finished here. It looks so done. I know obviously it's nowhere near done. And the reality is it's a lot easier to do the shell than it is the interior, I would imagine. So in terms of just like detail, you can miss out a lot just by doing the outside. So it looks finished, but absolutely it's not ready yet. It's not going to be anytime soon, I don't think. I would love for this to just drop tomorrow, but yeah, that's not happening. But what about the price? So the price, believe it or not, is around £500. Now, I'm not sure what that is in dollars because I'm in the UK, so I have pounds. It's probably more dollars than pounds. But it does have a really cool skin. And I really like it. It's this kind of gunmetal. It's like darker than gunmetal. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. Like dark, but not black. Dark grey. And it looks clean. I really like it. I really liked when I first saw it, the white. I thought the white was beautiful and really different. Kind of reminded me a little bit of the Constellation in terms of like up there in terms of quality. And then this black, where has it gone? Just looks absolutely just chef kiss. It really does. Hate to say it, but yeah, that's great. The other thing I really want to show you, if I move my head here, look at this little guy. So there's your perspective. Insane. It's a massive ship. I really, really want this because it's perfect. In fact, you can see that remote turret there on the top. That's cool. Ah, damn. I'm definitely buying this. Let me know in the comment section what you think of the price. I'm not here to tell you whether or not it's expensive or not, because honestly, £500 is expensive to some people and it's not to others. It doesn't really matter either way. But I'd be curious for you to let me know what you're going to do. Are you going to buy it? Are you going to leave it? Are you going to pick it up in game? If you do pick it up, the loaners for it, so the ships you get before they build it, are the Prospect, the Mole, and the Arrow. Weird one, that's a strange one. Personally, I would have seen Mole, RSI Taurus. Just saying, but whatever. I mean, they're good ships. Just the Arrow is a weird choice. The other thing they're doing, just before we get to the expo hall, sorry, this has been a really long intro, is the Q&A. So they haven't done the answers yet, but I'm going to just check out some of the questions. Let's have a look at some of the questions here. Are the refining capabilities equal or greater than of the Galaxy refining module or the Expanse? So the Expanse is a refining specific ship. It's all it does. And the Galaxy has a refining module. I'm going to say the Arrastra would probably fit somewhere in the middle in terms of efficiency and how well it can refine. I would assume that would make a lot of sense. Does it have military armor? Is it normally armored or not armored at all? It's kind of a good question. Be interested to know what they say. Will the mining laser remote stations be able to be effectively operated by NPCs in the future? I mean, long term, yes. But I think that's a long way off, so I wouldn't care too much to not hear the answer to that question. But hey, it would be good to know if that is something coming into the game. And then a bit of confusion here with the storage, like I talked about. Is it where the refined material is 512 and the 64, is it? Is it 64? I'm just reading the rest of the question. Yeah, 64 internal, yeah. So I'm kind of interested to know like how that situation goes. VTOL, does it have VTOL? Mining lasers, does it get used by the pilot? I'm going to say probably not. Red Monster here. Are the two refinery reactors, what size are they and how are their capabilities? Yeah, I think everyone wants to know that. Are the 64 internal cargo part of the vehicle bay or separate? That would be a good thing to know. These are all good questions. Some really good ones on here. I think some very important answers are needed. It's a fantastic org ship, and I'm really looking forward to getting it. That's it. I just want to know whether or not you guys are going to pick this thing up. I have already bought it. Fun question. I'm melting a ship around the same price that I don't really want for some reasons. I'd be kind of curious if you can work out what ship that is. I kind of hinted that I was annoyed with it a little bit at some point, but it's around this price point, not too close, but it's around that. So I'm going to melt a ship and then buy it. And yeah, I'm really excited about this ship. But I would love, I know they're doing RSI ships at the moment. We've got the Polaris coming soon. It's in the works. It's going to come out at some point in the near future-ish. I know they're working on RSI ships, so it's not crazy for them to just do one more RSI ship after that. Maybe. I don't know. I think if they do the Polaris, obviously there's a lot of internals that can be replicated and moved and reused. I hope that's the case because it will ultimately speed up the production of this ship. So I really want this to come out. If I'm honest, I'd rather see this come out than the Galaxy first, just because this is more of what I do. I love mining in Star Citizen, so that's just my 2 cents on the whole thing. But yeah, let's go to the expo hall. This thing is beautiful. This is going to be my main ship. It does everything I want. All right, so that was the RSI Arrastra. I figured I'd just keep on the webcam today. Don't worry. I'm going to make it smaller. I don't usually have Facecam on my Star Citizen videos, but we've already kind of got over that today. I'm not going to keep this for the future. I don't think it adds anything to the video, particularly seeing my weird-looking face. But I thought we'd hang out. I like hanging out with people, and you're people. Let's do that. Oh, that's a lot of my face. That's not what I wanted. How about this one? No? No? Okay. You know what? We're just going to make it on the fly. Little bit of context here. I have... shall I stick it right up in the corner? Hang on. I'm sorry. This is so unprofessional. I'm a professional streamer. I'm not even a professional streamer. I'm a professional video guy. I should be more used to doing things and knowing what I'm doing, which I don't. For full context, I was going to say, I literally had new dads who understand this. Old dads would understand this. I had 2 hours sleep last night, guys. And this was the one day I was the most excited about over the whole event. Obviously, pretty excited for the other stuff. But knowing there was a new mining ship coming out on RSI day of all days, I was pumped. So I really, really don't want to miss today. And also, being in the UK, it doesn't come out until 4. I was out with some friends. We got Domino's. It was delicious. I just love pizza. And I got to have stuffed crust. I don't know if you guys are a stuffed crust kind of family, but yeah, I like stuffed crust. Oh, we got guests. Nice. I've got to wait 33 seconds. Okay. Hey, guys, what's up? Yeah, we got pizza. I hung out with some friends. It was great. But now, it's 10 o'clock the following day, PM, and I still haven't slept. All right, Expo Hall, let's go, RSI. I want to get into that concept. You know what? Normally, I leave it to the end because I think, you know, I want people to watch all the way through the video, algorithm stuff. But you know what? I like you guys. I'm just going to go straight to it. I mean, I will go straight to it, but I do need a beverage. So if you don't mind, I will buy myself a beverage. I'm going to get in this guy's lift. And then I will go straight to the concept hall. Is that okay? Can we do that? Press the button, dude. You got this. I believe in you. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hopefully he's going Zenith. Apex. You're literally going to the wrong... Oh, this is torture. You messed up, bro. You're late. Going to Misk? We've already done Misk. Unbelievable. I might die of thirst now, and it's all because of you. Bye. Leave! I get a little bit cranky when I'm tired. Alright, with 10% hydration left, let's go! We've got places to go. That guy's walking in a circle. You can do it, bro. I believe in you. Okay. You're just glitching. Just NPC stuff. Okay, good to know. Oh, man. I love RSI. Oh, it's beautiful. I actually really, really love my Phoenix. It makes me emotional thinking about it. Can I have a beverage, please, sir? I need to use my keyboard for this. Carry that. Thank you. Take my helmet. Am I wearing a helmet? Yes, I am. Oh, that's better. Mmm. Delicious. I was going to say fragrance. Delicious beverage. Okay. We're going to have a tally. And that tally is, how tired do you think Ollie is based on what he says? Right. I did promise you we'd go straight down to the hall. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go. Oh, I love seeing this stuff, though. Oh, the Aquila. Best front of a ship. From RSI. Love that stuff. Oh, man. Concept hall, concept hall, concept hall. Let's go. So if you don't know, the concept hall has concepts in. They're good. Alright, what's this? This is the... I'm actually looking at this. Oh, is this the Apollo? Yes, I was right. Damn. I was a little bit puzzled there. I was like, I'm not sure. But yeah, medical gameplay. This is another RSI ship that a lot of people want and a lot of people are looking for. I think it's coming along. I don't actually know the progress of some of these ships. I wish there was like a place where you could like visit like a hologram hall in game where you could see how far along stuff was. And if it's a picture, it should just be a picture. And if they've done white box, it should be a white box. And if they've done, you know, textures, there should be some text. That would be sweet. Oh my word. You seen how many walls there are on here? Holy. Next up, we've got... Oh, this is the... it's on the tip of my tongue. Polaris here. That's it. So I think this is the next ship coming in the game from RSI, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of people have been looking forward to this. Is absolutely massive. It's going to be really awesome to see this come into the game. A lot of people are waiting for it. I've got one. Of course I do. I have an addiction. But it's really good. It's got a hangar. It's got loads of missiles. It takes down an Idris in one shot. That's not true. But they showed it at the Expo at CitizenCon, and it looked great. So I'm really looking forward to touring this ship. It will be such a good video touring this with you guys. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Okay, next up, we've got the newly announced Arrastra. Da, 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 da. So it's a mining ship. And it's cool to see it in the holo viewer, actually. I'm really excited about this. One thing I need to zoom in and scroll here. You see the windows here? So the bridge is obviously... It's kind of hard to see in this like perspective. I think the bridge is that bit there, right? But there are also windows here. So I'm wondering, is that like the mess hall or the refinery? I really like to know what that window is. If anyone from CIG knows the answer to that question, please let me know. I'd love to find out. Alright, next up we've got the most triangle of triangles in Star Citizen. I actually really like the look of the galaxy. I don't actually have this because I want to see how the modularity thing works out, and then I'll like pick and choose how I want the ship to turn out. But it's really interesting to me because it's got like a really big hangar bay door at the back. And I love ships that facilitate that kind of multi-ships in a ship sort of a thing. Has some cool turrets. It's very, very sleek. And yeah, I don't really know much. What do they actually specify it as? So the focus, just modular. Okay. So it's just does things. It's a big ship. Very cool. I want to see it in game. Like all of this stuff. Concept hall makes me sad. Alright, next up. Oh, this must be the Zeus, right? It's like the medium-ish exploration. Yeah, there's 3 variants of the Zeus got announced at CitizenCon. I don't know when they're working on this, how important this is on their scale or where it fits into production. But, yeah, it's not a massive ship. But it's one that I think a lot of people will use because it's got quite a nice bit of room. Nice kind of small crew. And it's RSI, so it looks awesome. I love RSI as a manufacturer, I really do. It hurts how cool they are. And then I think we've got probably, I'm going to say the People's Choice, I think. This is the Perseus, and it is absolutely just the most gunboat looking naval capital ship type thing we've seen in the game. It looks so mean. Look at those cannons on the front. They're massive. High up bridge. Looks extremely naval combat. And oh, I love all the angles and stuff. It's great. This is another ship I've got. Let's just go through and just, I'll tell you which ones I've got. Got it. Got it. I actually don't have that one. Got it. Got it. I actually don't have that one. So, yeah. Clearly I need to buy a few more ships. There's some I'm missing. But yeah, I'm waiting to find out more about that modularity stuff. I really am. We've got the Rover and the Lynx. The Lynx actually came out fairly recently, and there's some really nice detailing on the Lynx that I really appreciate. The glass, specifically, the LEDs. It's a really nice land vehicle, luxurious inside. It's actually really cool. And it comes with the Constellation Phoenix, if you don't know, which is really cool. I love that about it. It was a long time coming. I think it was obviously announced with the Constellation Phoenix. Oh, you can get inside. I've done a video on this if you want to go check it out. Can I? There we go. Look at it. Luxury. Doesn't serve too much of an actual purpose right now, but hey, for roleplay, it's up there. It's pretty cool. All right, let's get this show floor done. I am tired and I want to go bed. So, Constellation time. Andromeda. Just the beautiful meat and potatoes of Star Citizen. It's very iconic, the Constellation series. Obviously, it's been in the game, I think, the longest. Maybe the Mustang was earlier. They've been in the game a long time. There's been lots of revisions. There's been lots of reworks. I love them for the nostalgia, but I think if it came out today, I'd be a little bit like, why are the legs back here? And like the amount of times I've landed and then nose planted or kissed the floor, even with VTOL on, it's kind of ridiculous. But I do like them. They are, for me, a nostalgic rub on the belly. And that's a weird thing to say, but I'm tired, so it don't matter. But yeah, I have to get inside this one. This one is the one to go for. This is the Aquila. If you're going to pick one up today, I would go for the Aquila. And the reason is, and I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it until they rework all the other ships in RSI lineup, is the view from the pilot seat is so much nicer. We've got a nice round, unintrusive, like it's a little blocked, right? But the middle of your view isn't a bar. And that's great. You'll see it when I get in the Constellation. You'll see what I'm talking about. It really winds me up. But for me, the Constellations are so iconic. Like, I remember walking on this bridge for the first time. There's a video of it back in like 2014, 2015 or something. And it was just so cool back in the day. There was nothing like it. Even came close. And to like be able to walk around in the ship and just the view of it, oh, it was great. Really good. Then we've got the Scorpius variant here. This is the Antares, the one that does the EMP and stuff with the co-pilot. Antares. That says Antares. However you want to pronounce it. I don't even have to say anything. And then we've got the Mantis. Okay. Good people don't use a Mantis. That's what I'm going to say. So, yeah, if you're using this ship, you know what you're doing with your life. You know who you are. You're whipping people out of quantum travel, and you are blowing them up with your pirate friends. Shame on you. Next up, standard Scorpius. This came out a while ago, but genuinely great fighter. Looks great. It's the X-Wing of Star Citizen. And they really nailed the design and the animation of it unfolding. Looks great. Really does. And then we've got the Phoenix. So this was my second pledge in the game. Like I said, back in 2015. And I got to be honest. Oh, I love this ship, man. The quantum travel is very slow. It's a luxury cruiser from RSI. But it has problems. There's two of them. And I'll go through that. Because it bothers me. The first one is this. It is just so annoying to sit in this pilot seat. It really is. Because of the view. You've got this big... Like, I'm sat here. And all I'm looking at is these black bars here. And this black bar right in the middle. Like, who said that was okay? I don't like it. It really bugs me. There's a lot of metal bars everywhere. I really wish, like, if you could just take out these two bars here, just cut them, and just put glass there. Bend glass. We're in the future. Then it would look fine. But the screen and everything on display, there's a lot going on from a UI standpoint. Screen there. Screen there. 3 screens there. 2 screens there. UI for the weapons. UI, you know? I can't really see space. So that's the only thing... Well, that's the main thing I really dislike about this ship. Everything else about this, I love to pieces. For example, the interior, the aquarium, just the luxury materials. Like, look at it in here. It is just a joy to walk around. Massive panoramic glass. You've got the freaking bar. The materials of the wood, the chairs. It's a really cool, like, experience. We've got, like I say, little aquarium, which is cool. Meant to be a hot tub. And there's a button for it. But it don't work. Now, there's a secret about this. I've gone in to Star Citizen and put this into Blender. If you remove the top, there is in fact a hot tub underneath. So, Chris? Oh, I thought Chris put me through a trapdoor then. Where's my hot tub, bro? Come on, give me a hot tub. I think also some people mention a piano. I don't know. I don't care about piano. I just want my hot tub. But one thing about the Constellations that is really cool, and I think is one of my favorite things about the ship in general, is this access to the snub fighter So you could have this up in space and then fly down with this, do your mission, come back. And I love that gameplay loop. I think that is really exciting. And I really wish I had the confidence to do it a little bit more often. But at the moment, the way servers are, I'm worried the ship will despawn or something funky will happen right now. I think it's getting better and the game will get there. But yeah, for me, I just need a bit of consistency before I do it regularly. Because there's nothing worse going off on a little flight with this little guy doing a mission and coming back and being like, where the heck is my ship? Where's my stuff? You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyway. And then we've got the Taurus here. I believe the Taurus is the cargo edition. And I actually really like the designing, the textures and designs of this. It's just a big old space for cargo, look. Massive. It's great. Love it. It's a great ship. No complaints. Okay, so next room, we've got another Mantis? What? In case people need encouragement to go and use a Mantis in Star Citizen. No, bad CIG. Don't encourage this kind of behavior. People don't need encouragement. There's already too many pirates out there. I'm just an honest space dad trying to do stuff. Anyway, I'll move on. So now we've got the beautiful entry-level ships here. I'll be honest. These disappointed me from the minute dot. Not because I don't like them, not because the interior is bad or anything like that. I think people know what I'm going to say. They look like the wings fold out. These little bits here, I thought would fold out. And they would kind of come out. It would kind of look like a Firefly type. You know, that sounds all weird, doesn't it? Why am I going on about that stuff? But I really thought it would do that. Now, having said that, I was a little disappointed it didn't do that. I really thought it did. It kind of looks like it should. And especially like the Scorpius does it. Anyway. The interior is not bad. Like, I love the little independent animation here of squeezing by the pilot seat. Like, oh, it's a little bit too tight. Love that. That has some great immersion. I genuinely think that's the sort of special sauce that you get in Star Citizen. Like, just look at this animation. Love it. Like, oh. Well, it's cool because you get like the little bed there so you can log out. And you can do a couple of missions with it. It's not a bad ship at all, really. You can definitely do stuff. It's nice and easy to fly. A good starter ship, for sure. But there's different variants. So this one is the LN, by the looks of it. Not sure what the LN version is. Light fighter, alright. Then we have the MR. It still says light fighter. Better firepower, maybe? This one has missiles on the top. That one doesn't have missiles. So, missiles and non-missiles. And then the LX, which means Pathfinder, apparently. A little bit of luxury. We've got, you know, leather interior. Let's have a little look. Oh, missed. I mean, press T. Oh, I don't have a helmet on. Damn it. Yeah, okay, so it's the luxury version. Alright. Honestly, though, I hope they don't change these ships too much. Maybe change the wing thing I was telling you about, but I do really like this kind of starter, entry-level, easy to fly, easy to get to grips with ships in-game. I think they're really important for the game. So we got the ES. Okay. Beginner ship, like style. Modules, different modules here. You guys will tell me what this stuff does. Like I say, I haven't really used them too much, so I don't really know that much about them. And then the CL. I'm going to read. So this is a light freight, so a bit more storage space. I think the cargo one might be the way to go, honestly. Bit of cargo gameplay. I'd love to see it. Right, let's see what else we got. That might be it. I'm trying to think if there's any other RSI ships. No. We're done. Cool. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching this. Only a few more days. We've got the PC video coming out very soon. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to go edit this video, make a thumbnail, upload it, and then go to bed. And I appreciate you guys for sticking around. All right.